Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert. We are back with the TED Show with two of my favorite human beings, the beautiful Linda Guzman and the beautiful LuLu Rivera-Freeman with LIV Realty. We're going to talk about the 2020 Lip Gloss and Real Estate Red Carpet Awards. I just love to see their beautiful faces. So welcome to the show. So happy to see you guys.
Thank you so much for having us, Ted. We missed you
so much.
Guys, so much. I want things to get back to a little normalcy, and I feel like we're moving a little bit in that direction.
I think so too.
Lots of prayers.
So too. Lots of prayers.
So before we take a deep dive, let's learn about you guys for the 3 or 4 people who must be living under a rock who don't know you. So we'll start with you, Linda. Tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll go to LuLu, and then we'll start talking about LIV and the Lip Gloss and Real Estate Awards.
Okay, so me in a snapshot, I am the CEO broker of LIV Realty. Prior to that, my old home was RE/MAX Innovation in Avalon Park. I've only had 2 homes because I'm one of those that believes in longevity. For sure, I've got the HR background in me. So it went from RE/MAX for years to LIV Realty, which we absolutely love. I'm a mother of 4 boys. I have a husband. My mom lives with us, and we have a dog named Gringo. And I am excited to be here.
I love it.
Yes, we do. And I'm excited to be here. If you know me, I love to support and motivate anything that has a heart, anything that is breathing, anything that is alive. I'm going to be your cheerleader. And I love working with my best friend.
And your best friend is?
LuLu Rivera-Freeman. I am the managing director for LIV Realty. I absolutely love my job. Like Linda, this is my second home. I started with RE/MAX Innovation as well with her, and I'll be with her until I'm old and brittle.
You mean I'll be with you?
That's right.
You're my boss, babe.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. I'm a mom. I'm a grandma. I have a dog.
I still can't believe the grandma part.
Can you believe it? I'm a grandma.
You are a grandma.
Tamara Gray, who's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. And what else? You know, we thrive on seeing others thrive. So regardless of brokerage, title, whatever it is you're doing in life, if you are thriving, we are happy for you. And that's our motto here at LIV.
That's such a refreshing approach. I take the same approach. And it's so funny because so many people don't. That competitive, they get weird about stuff, and they don't want to celebrate other people's victories or celebrate when somebody does something cool. There's so many good people. They don't have to be good people and be with you. You're still celebrating them.
Absolutely.
So is that where the idea for lip gloss and real estate came from? Give us a little background on that for those people. They have their own show, really their own movement. So tell us a little bit about it.
Lip gloss started, Ted, right at my dining room table about 2 years ago, going on 3. Yep. We were just looking at each other. We just joined forces that time, and we said, okay, so we want to do something that's going to show women that, it's okay to support each other. Why? Because me and LuLu have different backgrounds, but we are I love her to death. Like, she is someone that I absolutely adore. And so she felt the same about me. And, we just had a lot of, when we joined forces, just kind of like a lot of negativity. And we were like, what can we do to change this? Instead of joining the negative movement, why don't we start like a positive movement?
I love it.
And we said, what do we do? And so we said, let's start a platform where we can sit down as girls, as women, as mothers, as wives, as daughters, and support each other and tell our story. We do believe that everybody has a story. Not everybody's story is the same. Some are worse than others, but we still, at the end of the day, we still, we bleed blood. We're still mothers. Mm-hmm. We still have a lot of similarities, even though we're different. So we just sat back and said, let's do a show. And I believe our show started probably like 3 days after yours.
Yeah.
I love the concept, though. I love that you, one of the great things is you have, I'll use realtors, for example, you have other realtors who aren't part of your team on because you support people. And when you promote things like an awards or anything that you all do, when you have the empowerment, when we used to have those empowerment things in person, you really just tried to celebrate everyone. It didn't matter. And I wish that we could do that more in our worlds. There's no reason why I can't support other mortgage companies. There's no reason why you can't celebrate the good things in people, because their job doesn't define necessarily who they are, or their character, or what they do. So why can't we have everybody love each other? It's a big love fest, I feel.
Celebrate the milestones. Celebrate the milestones for each other. You know, Linda and I are not married to each other. Maybe we should be. We're all but you know,
that's for another show, Lou.
That's another show. Tune in next week. But but when she celebrates an anniversary or something, I'm happy for her, right? So we don't have to be married to each other as far as like being in the same brokerage, the same industry, the same anything. Celebrate each other just for the sake of being kind and being helpful, and also don't kick people when they're down. Also support them when they need it. You know, that's also important.
I do believe that we believe in community. And I believe, I'm a firm believer, walk it like you talk it. Don't just say it, but do it. You know, I have no problem seeing a beautiful woman and saying, you're gorgeous.
Me too.
You look amazing. You did outstanding. Girl, you got top producer award. Give me 5. You deserved it.
Congratulations.
You know, anything. I have no problems, because that makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
For me to be negative towards someone, it actually brings me down. It messes up my energy and messes up my day. And it's just not a part of me. And I'm glad that Lulu and I met and got together, because we're aligned in that way.
Absolutely.
I love that you always celebrate. That's the thing. When I think of you two, I think of celebrating other people, and that's what you have always done. You have all of the events I've ever been to. It's always about celebrating people, and it doesn't matter who those people are. It's about their journey and story. And so that's why the awards. Tell us about this idea, because we're here to talk about specifically the 2020 Lip Gloss and Real Estate Red Carpet Awards. Where did the idea come from, and how did you develop it?
Well, actually, last year, we had our first women's conference last year called Surviving and Thriving, which was absolutely amazing. Sold out event in Lake Nona. And then we proceeded to say, okay, so how are we going to end the year? And once again, Lulu, and I looked at each other and we're like, we want to celebrate these women that had an amazing year, not only revenue-wise or top producer-wise, because this is not only real estate. Let's make it clear, lip gloss and real estate, your real estate is your well-being, your livelihood. So it has nothing to do with real estate. It has everything to do with your life. And so we said, well, what are we going to do next year? At the end of the year. And then Lulu came up with a great idea. And our marketing person, who's not here, who's our partner, we said, well, we want to give out awards, and we want to just put them on the spotlight, and we want a big conference, and we want keynote speakers, and we want to end the year with a bang, and next thing you know, we had a huge conference, over 200 plus attendees, not including partners. And we sold out our event, and it was called Own Your Bad Awards, and it was incredible. It was beautiful, and everyone was happy. We actually highlighted people that have never been highlighted before in their life. And I want to say something, and I say this with great pride. Our conferences, to those that have attended or won something, has actually put them on the map, where they've gotten business out of this, and they've met other future employees. It has been incredible, all because of these conferences. And so this year, because of the pandemic, again, we had a Surviving and Thriving virtual event, which was our first time, because we really believe in having these women conferences, and we just had this huge vision. And then we said, okay, what are we going to do? And then of course, Lulu's like, we need to have this award ceremony. We need to do it. And then our marketing girl's like, we can all do it virtually again. And I'm like, let's do it. Because this year, more than ever, we believe we need to highlight these women that have strived through 2020, through this pandemic, that are, working, and entrepreneurs, and also a teacher at home, because they're virtual. There's so much going on our table that we're just wearing so many hats, and we want to celebrate everyone.
Yep. What she said.
Hey Lou, I think you need to talk about these candidates and why they're so amazing.
Oh my gosh, I know.
I'm ready. Yeah, let's talk about the candidates. Please.
Listen, we are so excited because it was really hard, because we wish we could have given like 10,000 awards and just put everybody on there, right? But we sat down, we said, okay, let's really brainstorm and see. We have categories. Who fits that mold like to a T? And it was hard to just pick two because, can you imagine Miss or Mr. Congeniality? I mean, come on now.
There's so many good people.
So many good people. We wanted everyone.
We wanted everyone. But when you sit down and think about it, you're like, okay, of all the people we know, of course, Ted and Carol Ann, those are our congeniality loves, So, and it's going to be hard. I want to know now who's winning.
Me too.
I'm not going to find out. So we have the Queen Bee Award, which is Jessica Nazario and Janae Thomas. We have the Mompreneur Award, Karen Millsap and Victoria Brantley. We have in the Spotlight Award, Krista, DJ MK, and Rita Moon. Supporter of the Year, Monica Bonilla and Janet Trenzado. Valiant Award, which we are super excited about too, because these are two women that are not only amazing what they do, but they have overcome some amazingly painful things this year.
Talk about what they've overcome.
Listen, Elizabeth Coles, she lost her daughter at the age, 19 years old.
To suicide.
And to overcome something like, well, that's not something you overcome, but to handle it with the poise and the grace that she has is not only inspiring, but it's also so touching because she's using what happened to her as a way to connect with others and keep her daughter's memory alive, keep talking about these things which have caused me to look within myself and my children.
Absolutely.
and get the help that we need. Sometimes we need a little zhuzh, to get us going. And so it's opened eyes, it's opened doors for a lot of people. Same with Erica Cochran. She was pregnant with triplets and she lost two of them. And to see her now thriving not only with her brand new baby, but she bought a new home. She's got her own new business. She's killing it. Again, not something you overcome. You don't overcome the loss of a child, but they're using this horrible thing to create beauty and to create community and to create, instill in others that whole thing of let's be kind and let's touch base. So that to me, it's been amazing. And then we have the Fashionista Award we have Corey Palka and Devony Hightower. I mean, those two, when you talk about fashion,
And if you don't know Corey, she's got Divas in
Downtown Divas,
in East Orlando, and she was one of our affiliate partners as well for Own Your Badass. And she is amazing. She is a badass. Her store's rocking.
18 years.
Yes, she's doing amazing. So if you don't know,
I loved her. She's not afraid to speak her mind. Is that
no?
correct?
She's not.
Or she's scared to do it.
But you know what? Just so everyone knows, viewers, hi Corey, I love you, but I'm gonna say it. She's actually does have stage fright, freaks out completely, hates the camera. So you would never know.
Not like you said.
You wouldn't know. Yeah, that's foreign to me, but you would not know.
Yeah, you would never know. She's like a natural, but she freaks out. She doesn't like it at all.
Crazy, but true.
Did I miss any? That's everybody, right?
That's everybody.
So the thing, as you were going off and mentioning the names, the first thing, of course, I feel incredibly honored to be part of it. And I mean that, and I'm so happy to be nominated. I know that sounds cliche, but it's so true. I'm so thrilled and honored and humbled to be part of it. I really am. And I think that you can tell that you all put in a lot of thought and heart and soul into really thinking who, of all of those beautiful ladies, who moved you, who inspired you, who really experienced something crazy and, like you said, survived through it and are still thriving. I mean, all of the things that you're talking about. And a lot of times these people, like you said, they don't get any recognition. They don't ask for it, but they don't get it. And it's such a beautiful thing when somebody says, I recognize you and here's why. I think it's what we need more of, and that's why I'm such a big proponent of what you all do with lip gloss and real estate. It's just amazing.
And you always support us, so we love that.
Tell us, how do we register? How do we get there? How do we get involved? How do people vote? All of the good stuff.
So our event is November 12th. So we do have a keynote speaker. If you're not aware, or if you haven't noticed, it's Daisy Lopez Sid. She is the broker of Remax Premier Properties in Kissimmee. She's also the past president, national past president of NARA. And she's a good friend of mine. And she has an amazing story. And she has a story that a lot of people don't know. She's very low key, very successful. And so we want, we're excited that she's going to share her story live. And this is going to be a live event, guys. So I encourage you to register. The reason why we have you register is because we always have goodies and all kind of stuff that we do give away. However, it is going to be a live event. And Lulu, share with him what happens with the nominees, what's happening with the nominees that didn't win.
So obviously, you know how we like to do things in person, but we can't do that. So the nominees are going to have an opportunity to have a photo up and all of that. And then once selected, they're going to receive their awards. We can't like give away all the information, but it's super exciting because they'll get to find out day of, and once they find out, soon thereafter, they're gonna get all of their awards, all of their stuff, and it's exciting to have like we're all gonna be surprised because we don't know who's gonna win, but to bring that smile and those exciting news, I'm so looking forward.
And just so you know, we have like over 1,000 votes in.
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's
honestly.
huge.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
huge, and it's still going. And it's still going.
Yes, when does voting end? When does voting end?
I think it ends today midnight.
Today, right?
So today midnight, get your votes in, and then look out for the announcements. And then so Tuesday between 12 and 1:30, we'll be meeting again live with the nominees that did not win to get their awards. And then Thursday we have the conference starting at 4 o'clock. You're going to get to hear Daisy Lopez's story. You're going to hear about the winners and their story, and we're going to end the year with a bang. And stay tuned, because if we're able to open up and get things really rocking and rolling for 2021, we have an amazing in-person conference that we're planning, and it's going to be phenomenal because the comeback. The fall was hard. The comeback's going to be harder. So
Oh, I like that. Very good. So I'm excited. You all need to get the kudos. I'm going to say it a million times. What you do and the positivity and the love and support that you put out there in the community, and of course for me personally, but the community at large is really amazing. I think it's so good. Think about it. I mean, I'm going to tell everybody, you've created this award system where you're honoring other people. How awesome is that to be able to do it, and what a great impact that is. Not a lot of people do it, and we don't do it certainly often enough. So I just think it's perfect. I'm so excited, and again, incredibly humbled to be nominated. I loved showing that email to my kids. I'm just going to tell you, to torture them with anything. Oh my God, they're like, what? I go, listen, could it be any more perfect of a nomination? And they're like, really, Daddy? So, but thank you guys so much. All right, Lip Gloss and Real Estate 2020 Red Carpet Awards. Their Facebook page link is down there. Their LIV Realty link is down there, scrolling across the bottom. You all are amazing. You know how much I love you, and I'm so grateful for your friendships and for all you do for me and for everybody else.
Thank you so much for having us and taking the time out on this beautiful Friday to meet with us. And we're so excited to share who the winners are. And you know that you've got our vote. We love you.
Love
you guys
so much. Thank you for all the things so amazing.
LuLu Rivera-Freeman and Linda Guzman, LIV Realty 2020 Lip Gloss and Real Estate Red Carpet Awards. Vote and register. Vote and register.